They are the bedrock of the humanities. How many people in the audience have had a liberal arts-based undergraduate experience? Raise your hand. If it was a bad experience, don't raise them. It happens, not here at Brockport, but it does happen. Of those people that raised their hands, do you feel that this experience has affected your journey to where you are now? Raise your hand. Okay. My case is closed. I speak about the importance of the liberal arts from a personal perspective. My undergraduate experience was at Bennett College, a small private HBCU liberal arts college. I majored in English, I minored in French and sociology, and I danced part-time for a professional ballet company. So how did I make that leap from liberal arts education to professional dancer to a college professor to department chair? Come to think of it, I don't know. What I do know is that my academic foundation successfully prepared me for my journey. And now I stand proudly before you as the Dean of the Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I didn't turn out too badly. Paul Davison, President of the Association of Universities and Colleges in Canada, likened the humanities to a passport. I like that analogy. After all, the manifest skills and inner resources that a liberal arts education cultivates prepares our students to navigate a larger, unpredictable, rapidly changing world. In today's interconnected, knowledge-based economy, it is not just nice to have, it is essential. The liberal arts experience is the passport to the world. Thank you. And now I would like to introduce Roger Kurtz, Chair Extraordinaire.
Well, like some of you out there, I am a faculty member who really looks forward to inhabiting this building someday. And I also am a person who had the real privilege of being part of a lot of the planning for this, and that was a great experience. So I'm delighted to add a couple of words here today to what's already been said, and the two words I have are only connect. Only connect. And some of you already, I see, recognize that as the epigraph to the novel Howard's End by the British writer E.M. Forster. If it matters to you, Howard's End was rated as the 38th best English language novel of the 20th century. In any case, the fundamental significance of connections is an important theme of that work. Only connect. You know, it was before my time here at Brockport, but I understand there used to be an English professor here who, in every class, on the top of every syllabus that he put out, would have in big, bold letters that phrase, only connect. The spirit of the liberal arts is a spirit of inquiry. It is a spirit of curiosity. Wisdom begins in wonder. And it is a spirit of interconnectedness. In the words of my favorite South African proverb, I am because we are. As scholar teachers of the liberal arts, we inevitably pursue connections in the world of ideas. So the spaces we inhabit, the built environment, can either promote or inhibit that type of connectedness. And I can attest that one of the primary aspirations in planning this building was that it in fact facilitate and energize intellectual linkages We have faculty from various departments. We have classrooms of various sizes and configurations. We have spaces for sitting together and talking. We have walls for writing on. We have artwork. We have what has been referred to as a street running through this building. Above all, we are right next door to that library that we all cherish so much, in itself a great place for all sorts of connections. And so I am very happy that this is a building, this is a space that will help facilitate these increased intellectual connections in our community. Only connect. It's what we do, it's what we must do, and it's what we hope this new building will help us do better. Thank you.
It's now my pleasure to invite United States Congresswoman Louise Slaughter to share a few words.
If I'm walking a little slow, it's because I have just healed up from a femur break. But I am really healed up. I'm delighted to be here with you on this glorious, cloudless August morning for such a wonderful occasion. First, I want to congratulate Brockport and President Halstead for all the accolades that you have received because of the extraordinary facility that you are. To be what Brockport has become takes an enormously good faculty, one that is so highly rated, and a president who is able to move mountains as far as I'm concerned. I'm very proud of all the work that's going on here and the work that will go on here. I didn't get a liberal arts degree. I've only got a degree in microbiology and a master's in public health. But I did do penance by taking care of the National Endowment for the Arts in the House of Representatives. Does that help, Darwin? Oh, okay. But let me just say quickly that art need not ever apologize. Art is wonderful. We know what it does for the developing mind. Do you know that kids who take art classes 4 years in high school raise 57 more points on their SAT verbal scores than kids who have not? That opening up both sides of the mind makes a much more complete human being. And the humanities and the arts are really the way that we explain who we were, who we are, and a map for who we hope to be. We couldn't do without them. Wonderful things are going to take place in this building and the others that I know that President Halstead will going to be building. Brockport is a beacon of light already. It is going to turn into a shining star for the whole part of of our county. And I'm so happy to be here this morning and to be just a small part of what you're doing to broaden education, to have students coming here. I'm so excited, and I'm sure you are, that this weekend is when they're going to be coming freshman orientation. Nobody ever forgets that. So congratulations for what you've done, and hopes for what you're going to do, and thanks for all of that. Thank you very, very much.
And Senator Robach, would you like to share a few words?
Thank you. Good morning. I'm looking at my notes here. President Halstead, did this say speak 2 to 3 minutes or 23 minutes? I'm sorry. I am delighted to be here also, and so many reasons. First of all, I really do think that our entire SUNY system oftentimes does not get the credit it deserves. As a state legislature, we get to see firsthand, work very closely with the chancellor and see the numbers. While our SUNY system is spread out across our state, unlike some other states, instead of concentrated in one area, the outcome and the results you get, the faculty in our university, is really outstanding, and we should always take note of that. So I'm always happy to see anything SUNY moving forward and getting better. Secondly, as you've heard before here, the whole goal is about accessing higher education, whether it's liberal arts, other studies. No one does that better than Brockport. I really applaud you, President Halstead, your whole staff, faculty, for doing that. We know the demand of students wanting to come to Brockport is growing. Everything is moving in the right direction, and now these buildings are really going to reflect rising new buildings, just like your student achievement, which is the most important thing. So we applaud all. And lastly, I'd say this. is someone who we have vigorous debate, we'll call it, and a lot of times it does evolve around SUNY capital budget and other things, where that money's going to go. This is exactly what we envision. The academic field house, this liberal arts building, all great stuff. And most importantly, yes, faculty will love to occupy the building, but most importantly, generations of students are going to benefit from that. My only regret is an alumni. You know, we didn't have any of this good stuff when I went here. We walked outside. There wasn't even any tunnel. But this is a great place, and I frequently bump into so many Brockport students who are really leading in their fields and making great contributions, not only to the Rochester and Monroe County area, but all across our country. So we have a lot to be proud of. This is one more thing. I know Wayne and his team will do a great job building it, as they always do. And so I'll end with this, like the student I saw walking with their shirt, "Rock the Port."
So I want to thank our special guests for being here today, thank our faculty and staff for turning out. It's an exciting momentous day for us. I understand we might even see some steel this fall, so come back and check it out often. And thanks for being here.
1, 2, 3 and toss. 1, 2, 3. Go liberal arts. Thank you.